want to say hi. Hola a todos.
We're here tonight to celebrate a big project, which I can't wait to see on the wall, like I bet all of you. And I'm standing next to Blessing, who we'll talk in a minute too. This is the unveiling of Shute Seeds, a big project for community, libraries, and arts. And we're just so happy to see all of you here, and thank you for coming. And Elizabeth will greet you in Spanish now.
Hola, buenas tardes. Gusto que están aquí con nosotros acompañándonos. Estamos hoy aquí presentes para presentarles una nueva pieza de arte que estamos añadiendo a la comunidad. Es muy importante para nosotros combinar el arte en nuestros espacios de la ciudad. Entonces les damos la bienvenida.
Have fun, and I'll turn it over to our wonderful mayor now.
Thank you, Hillary. Well, good evening, everybody, and this is a great night, isn't it? It's the best part of the day so far. At least it's cooler. But I'm extremely pleased to be able to be a part of this ceremony. As you know, I've been a huge supporter of libraries for many years, and this Shute Park Library got its renovation here a few years ago. We're extremely proud of that. So if you haven't had a chance to go in and see that library, you need to do that during working hours. But art has also been something that's been very prevalent in my 8 years as mayor. So I just want to communicate a little bit about some of the artwork that we've got around. If you've been out to the Hop Stadium, you've seen the barometer that we had built sculptured for that. Lights up when you play musical instruments. The kids love it after every game. We have art gates at Jackson Bottom Wetlands and David Hill Community Garden. And when you leave tonight, if you'd happen to drive down Main Street, you would see the Arch on Main Street Bridge, which has also been redone over the years and is another piece of artwork. One of the other things that I established a few years back was when I would travel internationally, there's always a gift exchange. And after a couple of years of giving them a bottle of Pinot and a box of chocolates, while they gave me a very elaborate gift for the city, I said we need to introduce the art community to this. So we did, and every year we have a competition, which each year we have probably 60 or more entries. And the picture is to depict what they like best about Hillsboro and the surrounding area. And then we pick one, and we develop it, and I take it to these international businesses, and that's the gift that I give to them with an explanation of the artist. So it's a tremendous package, it's a tremendous present, and it's well received, and I'm very, very proud of it. When we want people in the city of Hillsboro to see art, there's a number of gateways. Right down here is Chief Nota. And Chief Nota, I don't know, how long has Chief Nota been there? 87. Pardon me? 87. That's very good. I do remember it going up, but I don't remember the year. But so that's just, again, an example of the American Indians and their impact, and certainly in this Shute Park area. And tonight we get to see this as a new addition to certainly the Hillsboro repertoire of art, but it's also a great addition to the Shute Park Library. So Blessing, thank you very much for your work. I know we're going to hear more from you in a few minutes, but thank you everybody for being here, and I'm excited to see what this looks like when we turn on the lights. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Willie. I'm Valerie Otani with the Public Art Program, and public art is art for all of us, for all of you. You don't have to go buy a ticket to go into a museum. You're going to see wonderful artwork around the city for free. But the public is also part of our projects in that we have a public art selection committee. So we had a group of citizens who worked really hard. They were very thoughtful about what kind of art we really wanted here. They wanted to create kind of a gateway into downtown. They wanted to take the wall of the library and use it to advantage, to have it be the backdrop, a projection surface for the artwork. So they were really thoughtful, and then they helped write the call to the artists to say what we were looking for, and 170 artists from around the country applied to do this project. So our committee looked at hundreds of slides. Each of those artists sent in 10 slides. They spent hours looking at all those images. They had interviews with the artists and came to the choice of Blessing Hancock. So I really wanted to thank our art committee. Many of them are here tonight just so that you could recognize the hard work that they did in putting all the thoughtfulness, following this project along to get it to happen. So on our committee, we have Christine Martell, artist, mother of the Artisaur, and Hillsboro Arts and Culture Council Chair. Let's see, there's Hillary, who was just here, our librarian. She's the heart and soul of this project. We have Corinne. I saw Corinne. Yes, Corinne Weiss, our marketing and communications manager, because we wanted this piece of artwork to be part of the whole way that we looked at arriving in the city and what Hillsboro means. And we had Jose Barraza. Raise your hand a little. He's the assistant principal at South Meadows Middle School. He's going to speak to you in just a moment. He and his family use this library, and he was really important in making that strong connection to the community. We also have two members that couldn't be here tonight, Lynn Adamo, an artist who now lives in Bend, and Debbie Clark from the Library Foundation. And kind of one of our unofficial members and art boosters is Tony Plunkett. Where are you? Yes, without her this project couldn't have happened. So we thank you. We wanted you to thank them for that hard work. And then Jose is going to tell us a little bit about the community involvement in this project.
Okay, I did the important part. I did not fall, so that was my main worry. So once again, my name is Jose Barraza. I'm the vice principal of South Meadows Middle School, and it was a great pleasure to be part of the committee. And one of the biggest things that we wanted to really focus on was the community involvement. And one of the things that I started thinking of is community involvement to me also pertains to our young students, our up-and-coming future leaders. And so it was really important for me to get them involved somehow. So I ended up contacting my my art teacher, Brian Cook, and he's not here today, but Brian Cook is an amazing art teacher. I think last year he was actually the art teacher of the year, so look him up. He is just phenomenal, and I ran this idea of I want you to get the students involved, and he ran with it. He took some time from every class to involve as many students as possible so they can submit ideas to Blessing. And once that happened, and of course the ideas went, Blessing kind of did her thing, and we're gonna see some of the artwork that finally came to. So it was really an awesome feeling, and I'll speak for the students, and it's something I share with them is I want them to come back 80 years from now and realize like they're such a big part of this community, and it's going to be engraved here for that long. So it's just an awesome feeling. So, and I want to do this in Spanish really quick because I know there's some Spanish-speaking families and I speak Spanish. So, bienvenido, me llamo José Barraza, soy el subdirector de la escuela de South Meadows. Es un placer estar aquí. La parte más grande para mí es quería tener estudiantes que sean parte de este proyecto. Es muy importante que nosotros empecemos a pensar en esta como nuestra comunidad y estar involucrados en lo que está pasando. Y algo que quería hacer es más importante para mí es involucrar a los estudiantes que están aquí en nuestras escuelas de Hillsboro para que ellos tengan algo de relación con lo que está pasando. Entonces, dos estudiantes de nosotros van a tuvieron parte de esta pieza de arte, lo que vamos a ver, y como les digo, era tan importante para que ellos estén pensando como líderes de nuestra comunidad que ellos necesitan empezar a involucrarse. So, without mention, I wanted to introduce the two students, and like I said, the art teacher couldn't make it here, Brian Cook. Eric Flint. So Eric Flint, 8th grader, he's leaving us. He's actually going to be a 9th grader freshman at Hill High. And then Jocelyn Roman. Come on up. And Josie wanted to say some words to you, so I'll pass it on to her.
Hello everybody. It's a pleasure to meet you all and a pleasure to be here. As I had a speech presented, but I'm just gonna say something really quick. I was born here and raised here, and I know that people are here, living here, are hardworking and get up early in the morning and always focused on what they need to do every single day. As of my mother, does the same thing, up and early, work, come home, tired. And so I always appreciate what she does for us, and just wanted to start getting into art to express those feelings I have for thankfulness and for just being an awesome person to me, and for always giving me the things that I always need all the time and when I actually do deserve them. And so I just want to thank my mother for being such an energetic, enthusiastic person to me, and for giving me all these memories of just loyalness to me. And I just want to thank her for that. And thank you all here for being here. Thank you.
That's fine. You know that Eric is very excited to be part of this project as well, right? Great. Well, as I mentioned, 170 artists applied for this project. We felt very lucky to have highly qualified artists to look at. And we were excited to choose Blessing Hancock because we were really looking for someone who was very strong in the area of community involvement. We asked the artists when they applied, what have you done that shows that you've gotten the community involved? What would you do? What are some strategies that you would have to help the community really participate in creating the artwork? And Blessing has had a lot of experience in that area. So she's shown as the person that we really wanted to have do the project. She came here just about a year ago to celebrate Hillsboro and camped out in the art village and had people do drawings. She came here to the library for a little fiesta where people drew and contributed their ideas. And then, as Jose was saying, that she collected drawings from the students and managed to incorporate so much into her artwork that it will be something that we can all continue to look at and keep reading and trying to discover new things for many years. So we also asked her to do something that would be interesting both in the daytime and at night, and we think she's succeeded with that too, and that's why we're here at dark, so that we'll get a chance to see how she has created this wonderful artwork for us. So this is Blessing Hancock.
Thank you, Valerie. It is a great pleasure to be here. I work internationally. I've worked all over the world installing sculpture. I've been at it for quite a few years, and I really talk that up because I want to compliment this community. It's been an amazing experience working with this community, and I work with many communities throughout the country, throughout the world. I was welcomed here with open arms. Hearing your story, your personal story. Do you hear that emotion in her personal story? That's exactly what every person who contributed to this piece felt, and that was the story I wanted to tell, and that's what I hope to leave you with. I hope this sculpture conveys a real sense of place. I'm a site-specific artist, which means I don't want to impose a sculpture on a community. I want it to come of your voice. So several hundred people, I believe, in the end contributed their interests, their love of Hillsboro, what inspires them, their genuine character. I've never met so many genuine people, you know, and so diverse. I mean, what a rich tapestry of community you have here. I just want to start by complimenting you, really, because it has been a great pleasure. The sculpture itself, you know, I was selected about a year ago to create this sculpture, and I've been to Hillsboro several times to meet, you know, celebrate Hillsboro, and here with the library, working with so many volunteers. I've never seen so many volunteers in my life get involved in something, especially youth. I mean, you have youth here willingly volunteering and enthusiastically volunteering. I mean, you're doing something right here. So, congratulations. I'm glad to be part of it. The sculpture, as was mentioned, is titled Shute Seeds. So at Shute Library, we're here to tell a story. That's what you do at a library, you read a story. This is a pictorial narrative. You've got imagery throughout, tons of detail. You're going to be studying this sculpture for many generations and finding new things to bring your family to visit. I'm sure there'll be a key to all of the details in the library, and you can go hunt that down and discover all the meaning. But there's so much here to read about, and it all relates to your community. So it's your story, and it's being told for you, and it's here to stay with you and remind you of this great experience over many generations. So I just wanted to thank you, and we're going to be lighting it up here in a moment. The lights right now are temporary, and in several weeks they'll be much brighter, and I invite you to, at that time, you know, come back and bring everyone and study it and tell them all about it and have your own interpretations of it, because everyone's going to, you know, have their own story to tell about it, and that's the whole point, really. It becomes part of this community, and I leave it here with you. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
So the colors are going to continue to change. They'll cycle through during the evening. You'll see shadows up on the wall behind you. And as Blessing said, they're going to be a little bit brighter. We're going to take them down, and there'll be some brighter ones in a few weeks. But we'd love to have you stay, meet the artists, meet our young people, and congratulate them. We have some refreshments that will be circulating around, and so thank you so much for coming out this evening.
It's a whole try-on on the wrong side for Eric.
Yeah, I bet it'll be really neat on the other side.
Okay then.
You want to take your pic? Want to go get a picture with the artist? Sure. Yeah, fun. Hey. Do you want to do it? Look at all these right here.
Surprised if you don't see your profile.
It's fine.
Really? It's like your cameo with Val for Hitchcock. Oh, yeah, right. Step off the bus.
Yeah, we want to make Mayor I filmed the whole thing. Huh? I know you guys did. I want to get your picture with her. Okay, that's okay.